Welcome, Green Architecture. We are going into step 3 of your final project, the shipping container home project. So far, we have done step 1 and 2 of the design process. We have defined the problem, and we've entered that into our um, presentation, the Google Slides that you'll be using. We are up to step 3, and if you look at our instruction guide, which you have access to in the module, Design Sketches is number 3. So what you'll do is you will arrange 4 8 by 20 blocks, basically a quarter-inch graph, or actually I gave you index cards you'll be using. I'll show you how to make those into a template, which makes this step relatively easy to work with. But you will do that to represent the 4 cargo containers. And then you'll create 3 potential solutions in your engineering notebook. All of the 3 designs must be unique. Okay, if we turn the page here to the rest of our instructions, so this kind of tells you step by step what we're doing. First one says, arrange your 4 rectangles into the design layout that you will use for your home solutions. Then trace the rectangles onto graph paper in your engineering notebook for your 3 home designs. And finally, you'll sketch the room walls, window and door openings, as well as labeling the rooms and sizes. All right, now to make this somewhat straightforward and I think hopefully kind of easy for you, what I'd like you to do is you should have each received 4 index cards. If you were not in class, I sent you an email with an invitation to come in and pick these things up. If you haven't done so yet, email me so I can arrange that for you. You will need an index card for this to make it a lot easier. Okay, it's not required, but definitely makes this process easier. So here's what I'd have you do is take your index card, and if we count up 4 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, make a line. 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, and make another line. And then we're going to fold right on that line of the index card. Okay, fold it there. So we've made a line and we've put a bend there. I like to fold it back the other way so you have a nice little rectangle like that. Okay. What I think makes these easier to work with, if you've got some tape around home, is take a piece of tape and tape that little flap down, or you could cut it off, I guess, too. Tape that flap down so that you have a shipping container template. Okay? Shipping container template. Now, what we'd like to do, or what this represents, is you're going to make 4 of those because I've given you 4 index cards. These are templates for drawing that out. So this is an example shipping container. This is like the 8-foot dimension of your 8 by 20 shipping container. This is your 20-foot, pardon my mistake there. This is your 20-foot dimension. So if you do that with 4 index cards that I've given you, you will end up with something like this. You'll have 1, 2, 3, and 4 shipping container templates that will make your sketching and your drawing relatively easy. All right. So what we need to do then, we've got our templates made. We'll set those aside, and you will need to get your engineering notebook. All right. You've all received one of these in the beginning of our class time. I have one that I use just for drawing examples like we're doing here today. So open up your notebook, and what you'll want to do is use these templates we just made to lay out the configuration for your shipping container homes. Remember, you'll be making 3 of these. So here's what I did. When I did my layout, I put 1 horizontally like that, 1 vertically. I'm going to put these in numerical order. I'm just kind of that type of person. And so you can kind of see the configuration for my shipping container home. Do your best to line these things up on the grid lines, because if we take a look at these and compare them to our 1/4-inch scale, take a look at what we have. 0, and there is our 8-foot line. Okay. We go the other direction. If we measure that, put our 0 at the end, there is our 20-foot. So using the 1/4-inch scale, we have created 8 by 20 templates. So lay these out, and then you'll want to take your pencil and trace around this. This is the shape of your shipping container home. Now, remove them one at a time. You'll need to also draw in where the walls of the shipping container are. There's one wall. This one I had laid right in there. There's my second wall. There's my third wall. So if you look at my sketch, and I'm showing you kind of a completed sketch, but you can kind of see the orientation of my shipping container templates. There is 1. There is 2. There is 3. There is 4. All right. Once we've got that done, here's what I'd like you to do. You're going to do that 3 times because we need 3 unique arrangements. If you want to use my idea for one of them, I'm perfectly fine and happy with that. You need to come up with 2 more unique designs using your 4 shipping container templates. All right, once you've got the shapes figured out, now the fun begins. We have to put in our rooms. So when I divided mine up, remember we could have openings between walls of 8 feet, all right? So if we look at this, what is each square? Let's find our 1/4 inch scale here. Get to the right side there, Mr. Kushel. Each square, 1/4 inch equals 1 foot. So if you look at it this way, that is the same as 1 foot, okay? Each square is 1 foot. So that might help you if you want to have a 2.5 foot door opening, or if you want a 3 foot door opening, you can count squares. Remember, if you have openings between rooms, the max, according to our design brief, was 8 feet. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm a 5.5 foot opening there. I'm a 3 foot opening there. I'm within my constraints. But you'll have to then kind of take your eraser and erase those lines out so we can see that we've got an opening there, opening here. Okay, so get that laid out and then start putting in doors to get into rooms. Okay, I created a closet space here. We kind of shared this area here, 1 closet for this room, 1 closet for this room. I've got a bathroom, and we've got doors into each room, doors going to the outside. This is my kitchen area. I have a small wall right here. I have a 4 foot window there, a 2 foot window here. You'll have to detail each of your sketches with this. That is your goal for today and part of Monday. We'll then take these 3 designs and decide which one to further develop as our drawing for our home. All right, so that is step 2, actually step 3 of your project. It's also considered step 2 of the design process. Step 1 was define the problem. Step 2 was to generate concepts, and that's what we're doing here, is using your little templates that you've folded up out of index cards. Okay, you've folded them up so you have a shipping container template, drawn out some different ideas there. To be a little creative, design your house, use your space, use the things about room relationships and approximate sizes from when we did activity 1.9 relating to room sizes and relationships. And be ready for Monday. We'll start talking about how we're going to decide which one to use. I have a special design tool, decision tool that we'll use for that. So thank you for watching, guys, gals, and you can let your creativity begin to work with how you can lay out your house. Thank you for watching, and good luck on your design. Have some fun. Looking forward to seeing your projects. Take care, guys.